Hands will be going. Mitch.
Cuonzo, you called a timeout, I think less than 2 minutes into that second half. I guess what kind of did you see to prompt that, and what made this second half different than some of the recent ones?
Well, again, there have probably been 5 games where I've seen that, and just what happens sometimes you hope the maturity kicks in, and it hadn't been the case. So it just is a case of let's get a timeout, let's settle down, execute what we're trying to do, play with some energy, and more or less just to regroup. And I thought the guys settled in and did what we needed to do to be successful.
Colin.
Yeah, Coach, when Carolina got within 7 there in the second half, Mark Smith and Drew really powered you guys forward. Just what did you see from them today in that senior experience and kind of taking the bull by the horns like you said you wanted some people to do?
Well, what happens when we move the ball and we share the ball the way we shared it today, then that's in most cases that's what you'll see from Mark Smith and Drew Smith, because now they're getting shots, they're getting opportunities as opposed to trying to hunt for shots. And Drew's obviously better at making plays off the dribble and facilitating than Mark is, but Mark needs to have the ball to be able to make shots and make plays. And once he's doing it, he's getting out running the passing lane, and he's a very effective basketball player. But if he's not getting shots, he's standing, then it makes it hard. Now, so you're talking about a guy that wants to shoot the ball. Now he's rushing and forcing opportunity. But I thought we did a great job as a team, and it really starts with X and Drew Buggs. They did a great job facilitating and moving the ball. And then, again, Jeremiah's presence alone, and I feel like he was, if you had to pick 4 guys in our conference, MVP level guys, he was that guy before he left. And if he's making free throws like that, it's extremely hard.
Dave Mallory.
Yeah, Cuonzo, I was going to ask you about Jeremiah. What did you expect from him today, and just to see him not miss a shot in 20 minutes, and especially 7-7 from the foul line? Could you have expected that kind of poise?
Well, the thing was just to play hard. He's back in the fold, because the truth be told, sometimes a week off is a good thing. Of course, he had a loss in the family, but to get off your legs, to be banged up, a week off, I think you should have that in conference play anyway, have a week off just to regroup. So sometimes those fresh legs are a good thing. And again, he had a chance to be with his family to gather his thoughts. And of course, his teammates welcomed him back. And there were no expectations for us as a staff, just to play as hard as you can play. We'll get you in and get you out.
Blair.
Hey, Cuonzo, I just wondering what the locker room felt like. Did the team feel the weight of the losing streak?
Again, I've never been a guy, because I've lost, and I'm not sure that's a good thing to say it like that. It's life, man. But I've never got consumed like that to say, man, how's the pulse of the guys? Because I don't press hard. We're not beating them up. What happened? You know, it's all, if you're a competitive player, it's already tough. It doesn't matter what coach says to me. I'm already upset. So what happens? I drop a 50-pound brick on their back on top of the loss. And what does that do? If you're a competitor, now if you're not a competitive player, then you're in the wrong locker room, and we have to make the necessary adjustments. But most cases, competitive basketball players, guys that feel the pain, you let them know this is what we need to correct, this is what we need to do. And the one thing about our guys, and I said it to them, a couple of days before, and I said it last night, the thing about our team, man, when we lose, in most cases, though we're playing against an opponent, I want to be respectful here. Oftentimes, we lose, it has a lot to do with us. Outside, I'll give credit, Tennessee at our place and Ole Miss at their place. Other than that, man, we lose games. In most cases, we might as well look in the mirror.
Ben Frederickson.
So they got the lead down to 7 at one point, and there was kind of a sequence there where Jeremiah hit 2 big free throws, and then Drew Smith had the steal and the and one at the other end. It got back to double digits and didn't get below it. How big were those plays back-to-back to kind of stop the momentum there?
It was great for our guys to get that win, because we've been in those situations before, and they kind of went south on us. I mean, we won our share, but some went south on us. But just to regroup, settle down, let's lock in on what we need to do and find a way to win the game. Because, again, you don't want to be in that situation, but it'll help you down the road because you've been there. And then we had different guys on the floor, and I think it helps to obviously get Torrance Watson major minutes in those situations because he's put the work in, and to see him make shots and be a part of that's a good thing.
Gabe?
Cuonzo, you talked yesterday about Jeremiah's situation having an impact, not just on him, but on the locker room and the other guys. I mean, did you sense anything from the other guys just having him back before you even took the floor?
Oh, without a doubt, man. Again, it's like your brother, because, again, and I said it to you guys before, so you don't have to write about this because I want to be respectful, but Ole Miss won the basketball game. But, the guys felt the pulse of that, man. It's one of your guys. but let's find a way to muscle up some energy, just go do this. And that's hard. Then all of a sudden you have 2 games, and I felt like, the home game and on the road games we still should have won without him. We didn't. But to have him back, it's like, man, it's one of our guys. We because we feel what he feels. Though it's not our blood relationship, we feel that because that's our guy. So to have him back, you're in the fold, you're good, you're okay, let's roll. And that's all it was. Of course they're happy to have him back.
Aaron,
Coach, 250 career wins. You stop and smell the roses at all, or I'm breaking some news to you?
I just found out after the game. Man, I'm grateful. It's hard for me to always say thank you when people say congratulations. It's hard, man, because I appreciate all of it. You got to keep plugging on as a long life, and I also know there are more important things. And again, I'm grateful. So I want to be clear. I know there are more important things in life than me winning some ball games, man. But I truly appreciate all of them because they're so hard to come by, and we just keep plugging along. But I'm grateful.
Eric,
Cuonzo, remember you said 3 weeks ago against TCU, when Tillman scored, I think it was 33 and Pinson had 36. You just can't expect that every night. Is 5 guys scoring between a dozen and 17 where you vision this team kind of going offensively?
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Now there might be nice guys to do that because last year several games, Drew Smith and X was scoring the ball. So I have no problem with that. But I think our balance comes in on both sides of the basketball. We defending, we playing hard, then we can have balance. We get those live ball turnovers, they scoring the ball, bad shots because the ball isn't moving. That's when we struggle as a team. We keep the ball flying through there, keep bodies moving. We're a different team.
Jack,
Cuonzo, you touched on this a bit, but how encouraging was it for you to see the team respond like they did after the lead got down to 7?
It was good, man. And truthfully, man, I tell you, I don't mind those situations. I don't want to be in them, but I don't mind it because, man, that's life stuff, man. Those are stories you tell 10 or 15 down the road, and they build character, they build a level of toughness, grit, strength, all those things, man, that you'll need down the road in life.
Mitch,
Cuonzo, you've talked about the importance of X to the offense and 16 points and no turnovers today. What did you see from him?
Wow. Oh, that was a good day then. Man, it's simply that. I thought this was one of his best efforts in a long time, meaning on the defense side of the ball. I really did, and I could see that. And it's not like somebody on staff, I saw that. And that was the result of it, man. I think with him, when he takes pride in playing defense and doing those things, he's a different player and we're a different team. And that's what we need from him. And he can't compromise that part. He has to take pride on the defense side of the ball because he can score the ball. And I think sometimes he has careless turnovers, and they're just simply focus and concentration.
Mason,
Hey, Coach. So your team had a lot of players in the front court like Kobe, Mitch, and Parker who all stepped up without Jeremiah. How did it feel to have those guys sort of working more in the rotation with more touches alongside Jeremiah in his return?
I thought it was good, man. I think Kobe's had, three good games. He's playing well. He's scoring the ball. He's aggressive. It just helps, man. I'm not sure how much Parker got done offensively for his numbers, but he's a factor. We got to find a way to keep him in the fold. We have to, because he's a talented kid, a young man.
Aaron, do you have another one? No? Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.